What it do, fellas? So today's video is all about she will regret you leaving. Y'all remember, if you are not new, y'all remember when I said you must leave right now, all that type of stuff. This is now following up with how she regrets you leaving. You should have been ditched her. And if you still are hanging on, I will help you today get to the point of letting go, okay, and leaving. All right, so fellas, happy Friday. What's going on? How's your weekend going? Hope y'all have a great weekend, and y'all know, work hard, play hard. So I hope you guys put in work all week and you guys are not trying to just enjoy yourself or turn up or enjoy a few girls, women out here without putting in work, okay? And plus, when your work, you know, happens, the females come, so you don't got to worry about that, fellas. But anyways, that being said, give this video a big thumbs up because it really does help your girl out. And fellas, if you want to talk about me, talk about what's going on in your life, your goals, what happened this weekend, we could talk about anything. It could be random or it could be real life things that are going on in your life. It could be personal and it could be deep and it could be goals. So whatever you guys would like to talk about, make sure after this video, book your consultation down below. All right, fellas, and there's amazing deals right now, and we can start from 15 minutes if you guys just want to start a little bit time, you know, and then we can go all the way to an hour. All right, so the first thing, which is the main discussion, which is what we're jumping right into, is that as time goes by, she has little to no chance to your heart, your mind affecting your feelings. She has no chance to affecting it. So off the bat, when you guys leave, do you understand that you throw that disadvantage in there? Y'all have to get that you don't have it fair already, right? Oftentimes, a lot of women can run with their emotions, right? If something goes wrong, she'll say she was sad. She'll say she was going through this. She was maybe on her period. Whatever the case may be, females can find excuses. Females can run to something. So it really becomes unfair in so many areas. I'm not even talking about mind games. And so when we talk about y'all, if y'all could come up with excuses or find a way to have it, I guess you could say a little bit more fair, and really the end goal is to have the advantage, right? And that's what you're doing once again, throwing that advantage, or we could say throwing a twist, throwing, I didn't see this coming for a female. So once you do that, right, with the steps of leaving, and I'm going to get into leaving, why are you still with her, wasting your time? You could get her at the end, and then you wouldn't even want her later on. And that's what y'all need to get. And I'll get into it in a second. But let me get y'all to get now, when you throw that at disadvantage and you start making this game that she's trying to play with you unfair, right? You're shaking it now. You're shaking the field. She's in the field with you on this battlefield. What you do now, cut that access, right? Y'all know access is key with women. If she can get around you, if she could speak to you, right? After the facts of you not noticing her no more, after the facts of you not wanting her no more, if she can start still doing a little bit, she gets the game, fellas. Y'all gotta get that women know when to shift their actions, right? Women know when now there's no access on your end, I gotta be a little bit more kind. So when she gets back to getting that access, right? And this is why you do no contact, you leave, you ignore, and don't do blocking. We'll talk about that if we have to. Yeah, I just did a few videos on that, right? But you see, when that starts happening, women have to crack that. She can't have that happen because that puts the wall to what I just said with getting your feelings affected. Obviously, your feelings being affected would want you to go back. Your feelings being affected would make you break all those things that we say do not break. Make sure you do strong. So now her trying to get this axis going on, y'all got to get that. Once you leave, you put her on this other side. If you continue to keep a woman in your life, give this video a big thumbs up for listen to what I'm going to say right now. And there's some real truth to this. If you continue to keep her in your life, and this is what fellas start making excuses to of, why would I get rid of her? Or why would I have to do anything? Or maybe if I just talk to her. If you keep her in your life and put no disadvantage to make this game at least a little bit fair, you will now have a woman not even consider any other feelings, which is like alternative feelings, that she could potentially feel. So in other words, if you want a woman to even look at you as a guy that isn't the guy that's there, a guy that is so busy out of her life, how could she ever look at you this way when, man, you can't even step away and be gone for 3 months if you gotta be. You can't for 1 week be working 24/7, equaling to like 45 plus hours a week, right? And I'm saying 24/7, every day you're working, you know, whatever your schedule might be, but you're just working, you're just like working like crazy, right? And so, and I'm talking about overtime, obviously. So if she knows that you can't even do that, because reality is you can't give distance. You can't let that access be cut, right? If that's the case, how do y'all think that there's a chance of her viewing you any different? So if y'all want her feelings to change towards you, if she wants to view you differently as a man, that man, wow, he has so much respect for himself. Wow, so much, like, let's say it like this. He has so much, I won't do this. So he has so much guidelines. He has so much, well, if you're doing this, I'm going to have to leave. So it's everything by the book with him. He knows what he wants. But back to you being that type of guy that has that there. She gets the point of you have value. You expect requirements. So access is like when a woman, you know, has to give a man attention, and this is her boyfriend, her longtime boyfriend, and she doesn't do that. How tragic is that? Because that's her taking his access to her away. So in your case, this can now flip to your case when you got to leave, and how, yeah, and I'm going to get into that, how she wants to affect your feelings. She wants to make you think that you are the one for her and she's the one for you. I'll get into that in a second as time goes by, how she's going to try to change your mind. But I just really need to wrap up strongly with how, okay, when things flip on your end, and she took away access by not giving you that proper attention, not giving you 50-50, not giving you anything that you're supposed to be receiving as her man, right? Why are you guys together if this is not official, right? So if she's not doing that, you now have to change it and leave and be gone. And know what's up with, how could I make sure that I get this done, as in, wow, I just got maybe played, I maybe got this, whatever reason that you have to leave, you leave for that reason, but you have a strategy that will follow through, that's beneficial for you. Don't let her be the strength that carries you on through your no contact or you're ignoring, because it's not going to last. Now, I don't want to stay on that because y'all know I tell y'all how you got to keep it going. You got to have it going on in every aspect. I'll get to that in a second, but I want to now continue with giving you a little bit of when you go ahead and have your feelings never affected. You are now at a place of, she can't tell you nothing, and it's going to change your mind. It's going to change what you feel inside. So that is where women understand that all this access, all this control, I had strength, I had the upper hand, it's disappeared. So y'all fellas, can you understand if you leave and you just go, oh, wow, man, how could this work where I could get her to start following me? Well, you got to first take the steps of giving her that no access. And now she's understanding that you are now living your life. Experiences happen. You get better. That means you want more, right? Your value goes up. It doesn't mean you want her still. Her value might stay the same, or her value might decrease. If anything, as your value continues to go up, right? And fellas, if you want your value to keep going up, make sure after this video, you purchase your audio affirmation book. You let this play while you are trying to fall asleep, and this will put you in a relaxing headspace, and this will eventually get you, as time goes by, as you keep playing it, it will get you to having so much confidence, boost your confidence. And the best part is, like, after this, you're going to want to go after your goals. This is going to make you feel like everything that you have in your mind, all the dreams that you have, you can accomplish it and manifest it in real life. So it really, all y'all know, it starts in your mind. Don't ever, like I tell you, listen to what these females are saying to you. And if you get this audiobook and start listening to it every single day before you sleep, or as much as you can, you're going to start seeing your life transform. And how much, I gotta say, women will not impact how you feel, and definitely starting inside, and y'all know, and that mind is where it really starts. So after this video, make sure you purchase by clicking that link below. And back to this, how she can affect your feelings. So with your emotions, y'all got to get that in this modern day, that is the only upper hand that women have. They know now that you are involved, invested, attached. And this is, you know, even speaking to like those high value guys as well, because sometimes y'all will fall for that high value woman. Or you know what, even if it's not a high value woman, y'all will want her. You know, she looks good. Bottom line is, there's a lot of these women in the modern day that a lot of high value men might waste their time on. And then obviously for simps and stuff, there's a lot of simps out here that want a lot of these girls that they're not worth their time, but they want their time, which is the reason why I always tell y'all, just leave. Like, you'll see a whole lot of men. I didn't even really need her that bad, or I didn't really want her that bad, or she wasn't that great. Anyways, I just had to throw that in there. Give this video a big thumbs up. And so now let's just say this. She's over here trying to get this access back. She's trying to get some of your attention, well, can you hear me out? Most times when a female is high value herself, or let's just say is she stubborn, or she's not going to really be so quick or easy to reach out to give access, this is the stuff now when I talk about in my no contact videos and my ignoring, my this and that, versing each other. I tell y'all, she starts with the lurking. She starts with the asking. She starts saying things such as, and this is maybe as months go by, right? Maybe a little bit later on. And then sometimes some females, they miss you so much, or wow, you're really on, you're really going on, moving on. Okay, let me hop on you. But now some females, what they'll do is hit you up maybe. Maybe, hey, it's been so long. I miss you. So then let's get into how she'll start trying to get back into your mind. So let's just say you guys start really speaking, whether it's texting or calling, FaceTime, online type of whatever it is. You got to get that she's going to try to tell you sweet things or things of how she really, really feels. She's going to really try to get you to start feeling the ways that you felt before. So as time goes by, you got to understand, naturally, you're supposed to start growing apart. As time goes by, it's supposed to be easier for you to live your life without her, right? So what I'm trying to say is that, yes, I could tell you, go out, enjoy your life, do this, go there, go out to the gym, all these things to improve your life. But overall, you're trying to grow. So now when she sees time goes on and you're doing this without her, which, fellas, you are eventually going to start growing. And it could be slowly, right? Or it could be you grow and then you go back. But why have it be later on when you can have it happen now? And then push her to the side and be like, bye. Like, you're really slowing me down. Like, fellas, choose what matters more. Don't set yourself all the way back. So what you should do moving forward, leaving her behind, you're going to improve yourself all around where you actually show real growth and the strength starts happening inside, right? That's why I told y'all, get your audio affirmation. You got to be listening to it. Okay. But I got to tell you, when it starts inside and it's all in your heart and, you got to write really, really down inside and out here, you can have the strength to the muscles. But when it's in here, she can't touch you. That's real masculine strength where it starts mentally. That's mentally strength. That's mentally strong. Whatever you want to say. That's mental strength. That's the last way I'll put it together. Mental strength. That's what it is. This is what makes women attracted to you. The facts of, wow, she could start whining or throw a tantrum or start crying or I miss you or, hey, you don't miss me. She could start doing that. And now it's like you're a brick wall and like no cap, like you're so strong. And this is your mind. Your mind is the brain, right? The brick wall is the brain of yours. And it's so strong that it's like, how could I get this guy to be soft? I haven't said it in so long, but tissue soft for me. How could I get this guy to start loving on me again, right? You were once sprung over her. Or let's say there was a time where you really, really wanted her because she looked so delicious. And that's okay. But the point is, what are you doing now as your mind transforms? And can she still really affect your mind? And so I want to move on to say, when you are this brain that's a brick wall and you have mental strength, that means in your life, all those other things that women want to see, like your finances go up, right? Mentally, when you get strong, you're chasing your goals. You're hungry. You're going to make things happen, right? So if that's the case, mentally, you're going to be in your finances doing pretty well, right? And I say mentally as in it started up here. You figured out what you got to be doing. You have mental strength to go after and get things done, accomplish your goals, right? Now, I'm just using finance as one thing because we know money, when it comes to y'all, females are looking like, counting how much, how many commas can she put as well, right? So, and we're about to really wrap up. There's still stuff that I want to talk about. Y'all tell me right now, part 2, if you want the part 2. But there's more stuff that we got to always talk on. And I love how I do now almost 20-minute videos because I feel like I get to really talk more. And sometimes I feel rushed. So y'all know I used to really talk fast. And I still kind of do, but I'm getting better still. So with that just being said, we're almost done anyways. But comment for the part 2. And I for sure on any part I will elaborate. And so now I want to say to your mental strength and transforming all the way around. Listen, she wants to know that you're going to be the guy that no matter what, you're gonna just sit there and be like every sin. You're gonna, no matter what, if she really wants you and you do well in your life, she can have you. Now, not even considering hypergamy, not even considering how she's watching and lurking, not even considering, oh, well, time goes by, not even considering she might hit, nope, she will hit the wall. So I'm saying and there's more, all those things, when you throw it into what she has to now deal with, what was the most sense to be with you? Now, more of the story is that she's going to want you. It just happens that a lot of females can't get it right to want the right guy for her or the best guy for her when it's time. So, you know, that's why I say, like, if she goes through her own journey, you want to be dealing with her. And it's not that you guys are at a young age or anything, but you want to deal with her at a younger, later on, and let's say have more years in with her when, you know, you can understand that by the time it's 5 years or when she gets to that age of hitting the wall, it's done for. So I'm trying to say that you could either stop wasting your time in the beginning, all that 1, 2, 3 years, or for some people, all that 1, 2, 3 weeks. Y'all can save yourself now. Don't even get to the months. Don't even get to the years. But even for some of y'all, all the 1, 2, 3 months that y'all put in, you could have saved yourself. And then the next 3 months you want to add on, or let's go all the way to a year again. If you want to add that on, why would you waste your time when you know she will then want you later on, want to start changing you, but then now she has to go through hitting the wall. She has to, all the stuff that I said, go through it plus more, right? Menopause is real. And I'm only throwing that because, you know, everybody goes through menopause regardless, but I believe so. Yeah, you guys too, you fellas. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, when she hits that old age, she's not dealing with the same stuff. So what women don't get is that, like, and they might throw this out of the way because they look so good or they could look so good for so long or whatever, but they don't get that they're competing with younger females. Like, bottom line is that when you do age, things do change. And it's just down to, like, okay, if we're not talking about her still looking so good in her 40s or 50s, you know, when she does hit 55, 60, you know, and I'm just saying, just to not give you the best realistic, but to have you guys follow what I'm saying, she has to slow down. In a lot of areas, she's slowing down. Maybe she slowed down later on. Maybe she slowed down way before. And it could be, once again, in so many areas. It could be her sex drive, keeping up with you. It could be her body. It could be keeping up with the gym. It could be a lot of things, you know, and I just want to keep adding. But remember, when women have their image to keep up with, and also knowing that this mind of theirs really does matter, as much as it's still not being thrown in there, that women need to start changing it mentally as well. The mind thing is that, like, if it does not start being desirable, let's say, for fellas, and fellas, y'all got to get that women love older men. That's a whole nother topic. And I got to wrap up soon. I love talking to y'all. Like, sometimes I just feel like I could keep going, because I could keep going. Give this video a big thumbs up. But no, lastly, like, you see, maybe that's my cue to go. Like, they've really been in, like, back-to-back videos because they've been trying to have me go outside and talk to them. Yeah, so I'll deal with them another time. But anyways, all jokes aside, like, that's really it. I want to add on to, like, how things do change and, you know, competitiveness. There's a lot of things I want to just add on, but you get the vibes of, if I can't control you and I still know that I will want to later on with you having value right now, and then how value will add, and then how women play that unfair game, take you for granted, man, can I keep going? But all that makes her now again regret and want to come back and hate the fact that you left. Why did you leave? And that's why you never come back as well, because she might not regret it now. She will later on. You've been gone. You stay gone. You're never looking back. All right. So I thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all especially for watching till the end. I would love to keep going, but you know, I'm about to start this next video anyways. So that's it for this video. Make sure you give this video one last big thumbs up. Well, one last reminder. I keep telling y'all, and make sure you book your consultation by clicking that link down below. And y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, fellas.